How did you guys know it was time? Oh my word. Would you look at them? Okay, I'm gonna need you to scoot over. Yeah, go figure. I don't like telling you have to move. But you kind of have to. Oh my goodness, I hate telling them to move. Come on. Do you think I can? Can you guys? You guys? Okay, this isn't gonna work. I need room. Ugh. Okay. Winnie bled! You're anchored down. Okay, you guys, seriously, you just anchored down. You're just a sack of rocks. I saw we were both friends. Oh, I am so on it this time. I do. I know what time it is. I do. And I bet you know what time it is. Do you know what time it is? I'll give you a second. Yeah, it is. It's that time. It's the Mystery Box Challenge time for April. So come on in and let's get started. Yeah, you heard me. It is already that time. We are into 2025 with the second Mystery Box Challenge, April's Mystery Box. The Mystery Box Challenge, well, it's put on by none other than Courtney over at Creative on the Cheap. She is the brains behind all of the shenanigans that go on between us creators in each of these Mystery Box Challenges. This month, the theme is spring, and so Kristen has kind of put together a shopping list of sorts for us to kind of help guide us into what kind of items she would like in the box. The box is going to consist of 7 to 10 items, 2 of which are challenge items that we should wrap up, so it's a bit of a surprise to really get that anticipation and the suspense going for not only us, but for you guys too. Makes it a bit more fun. And yeah, and then we've got a DIY with those. There is always a twist, and the twist must be something from outdoors that we've got to use with one of the challenge items that are in this here box. Who sent me by box? Yeah, Christina. We are circling back around to Christina, and this time last year was that unforgettable box that she sent me with the challenge item of an alien. And so I'm a little bit nervous to see what Christina has sent me. Was she nice or was she on the more challenging side? I sent a box over to Jennifer at A Little Bit of Comic Crazies. Unfortunately, this month, Jen needed to step out of the challenge due to personal and family reasons. So keep her in your thoughts and your prayers. My DIY friend, I'm sending you lots of positive healing energy, and we will see you in the next challenge. Let's see what Christina has in store for me and yeah, what the challenge items are. We've got a card. Kelly, happy Mystery Box Challenge. When I saw I was sending a box to you this round, I knew it had to be extra nice this time. After all, you were very nice to me the last round. Hope you like your box. Happy crafting, Christina. I think I was nicer to her the last time. Okay, so item number 1 on the shopping list needed to be a flower pot. So we have got a terracotta flower pot. Item 2 needed to be a gardening tool, so we have got, what is it? A trowel. I was gonna say a mini shovel, but yeah, a trowel. Item number 3 needs to be anything wood, so we've got this wood plaque. Okay, liking it. Okay, so far so good. She's being nice. Item 4 needed to be some floral. And so we've got these fun spring colored floral flowers. Love it. Number 5 needed to be some moss. So we've got some reindeer moss. Number 6 needed to be yarn. Oh my goodness, can I tell you, I love Yarn Bee yarn from Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby's yarn altogether, but their Yarn Bee, oh yes, I know what I'm gonna do with this. Number 7 was Sender's Choice. So we've got one of these fun window panes. That's what I'm gonna call it, right? Window pane? Sure, why not? Number 8 was also Sender's Choice. And so she has sent me some spring floral napkins. Love that. Item 9 is a challenge item, and that is Sender's Choice. So, and then we have got the second Sender's Choice, which needed to be clothing. Okay, so she has sent me a bib. That's super cute though, but okay, totally workable. Not angry at all. And the second challenge item was Sender's Choice. So let's see. Oh. I knew it was too good to be true. What? This thing. What is it called? Well, this is called, let me open it. An ASMR video. Cup and ball. Does that count then, since I got it on the first try? That is awesome. Seriously, if you ask me to do that again, I probably can't. But oh my goodness, I got that on the first try. Okay, so this is my challenge item. This is gonna take a minute to think about and figure out what I wanna do with it. I don't know. Alrighty, so I'm not super angry. I'm excited for this challenge. I'm gonna put all these items out on my craft table. I'm gonna touch them, kind of move them around, look at them, ponder it, but more than that, I'm gonna sleep on it because I get my best ideas in my sleep, and then I will meet you back here in a flash, ready to create and DIY. Let's dive into this box, do some DIYing, and get creative. I thought I'd start off with the bib. Now, I knew pretty quickly on what I wanted to do with this bib. It is double layered, so it gave me a great idea. Dug into my fabric stash, tried to find a fabric that was spring-esque. I feel like this one is gonna work. Now with this fabric, I wanted to put some bonding on the back of it. So I ironed it, put some bonding on the back of it, and you can see here that I did just that. I'm gonna enlist the help of my Cricut for this. And so before I put this to use with the Cricut, I'm gonna remove the bonding paper on the back, and using the purple strong grip mat fabric down to the sticky part of the mat, I'm gonna place this on the mat, and I'm gonna cut out some butterflies. I found a very simple butterfly pattern, used my rotary cutter, and look at there, I cut out some butterflies, kind of making appliques. I know, pretty cool. And I'm gonna place these on the front of the bib. I'm not done yet. I will tell you though that I'm missing footage after this. So with this, I'm gonna go ahead, place the butterflies where I want them to be, and just simply iron them on. Once I got them ironed on, I came back and I filmed a bit, and this is what I found when I came to download the footage of this bib. Something went terribly wrong. So because this bib was double layered, up here at the top, I went ahead and cut one of the layers to open it, to make kind of like a funnel in between both layers. And so to this, I added rice to make a rice heating pad or cooling pad. It's one of my favorite means of using a heating pad is using my rice ones, and so I thought that this was perfect for it. Rice heating pads, you just stick them in the microwave for a minute or two. They get good and warmed up. Went ahead and closed it up so the rice wouldn't come out. But how cool is that? You can use a bib and make yourself a rice heating pad, and it's gonna work amazing. Let's go take a look. Next up, we've got this wood plaque. I had an idea of what I wanted to use this for, and so let me show you. So to this wood plaque, I have got some of this butcher block oil and stain. This is food safe, and this is what you can put on your cutting boards. And so because I had this in my stash for charcuterie boards, I figured, you know what? I am going to add this to the wood, sealing it up, giving it a bit of a rustic color, and it's gonna take a couple of coats to do this. Now, when working with this, it does need to cure. So when in between each coat, you do wanna wait about 12 hours and let those coats get good, dried, and cured before you add another one. Simply adding a second coat is just gonna add to the color and really darken it up and bring out that hazelnut color that this butcher block seal is, but it's gonna come out looking amazing. This is 2 coats. Look at how pretty that is. Now, I only did one side because I didn't want to waste it. I enlisted the help of my Cricut and some cream vinyl to make a label that says happiness is homemade. And it was as I was putting this on when I started scraping it that I realized the eye was missing. How many of you hate that when that happens? You're like, oh my word, I weeded it and now I am missing a letter and I didn't realize it until I started putting this on. I was frustrated because I didn't want to cut another piece just for the eye, so I did. I dug into my trash to see if it was salvageable at all, and this is where I'm at here. And I just thought, Kelly, really, are you doing this? Are you really trying to pull this apart to see if you can find the eye in this? And I just kept going with it. And it was at, I want to say this point here, that my eye caught the letter I, and I was like, no stinking way, there it is. There is the eye. And so I was really trying my best. Look, there it is. There it is. Oh my goodness. And I thought, can I do this without ripping it or stretching it? And I did. Where is the luck in that? Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. That is seriously luck of the draw. And so yeah, I went ahead and peeled off my transfer tape and put the eye on, and I was so glad I didn't have to cut another letter I. I want this to be usable and washable. So because I put vinyl on, I am gonna seal that vinyl in, and I'm gonna do that with my colorless butcher block sealer. I am so not done with that plaque yet. We've got this ball and cup. There is another name for this thing. I can't think of what it is, but I needed the handle off. It wasn't gonna break off all that easily, so I brought in my little craft saw that I got from Harbor Freight and figured with that, I would just cut it right off. I love this little saw. I wanna say it was like $50, and I've had it forever, and it works great for cutting Jenga blocks. Gonna go in with some of that furniture paint that I have left from all of the furniture that I painted here in my house with this espresso macchiato color from Dunn Edwards. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with the rich brown that this is. Since I have a bunch of it and it's gonna be the perfect color, yep, this little cup, not the ball, is gonna get a good couple coats of that paint, because why not? Then on the back side of this, yeah, you probably know where I'm going with this now. I am going to attach the cup part to the bottom using some of Loctite's Power Grip. This is an all-purpose adhesive, and let me tell you, it is just as good as the liquid nails, but it dries so much faster. And so yeah, I really want to use this and keep it in my kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attach it here to the center of the bottom, and I didn't seal the bottom. Probably should have, but this isn't gonna be submerged in water. And here we have got a display trivet of sorts, yeah. And I'm loving the look of this. Let's go take a look. This is what you can do with your cup and ball and wood plaque. Now we've got this window pane, and it is super cute. Knew exactly what I wanted to do with this when I saw it. It's gonna need a coat of paint, so I used some spray paint, and again, enlisting the help of my Cricut, using some pink vinyl, cut out this fun saying, "All things grow with love," because the theme of this box is spring. Went into my stash of tumbling tower blocks, because I do have one of those, and figured I'd use those to make a planter box to attach to my window. Didn't have any cardboard, and I needed a bottom to my planter box, so went out to my recycle bin and pulled out, yeah, just some cardboard out of my recycle bin from some garlic bread that we had with our manicotti this week, and decided that this would work perfect, because why not? When all else fails, just recycle, upcycle, reuse, and it's gonna get the job done. This moss was a requirement in this box, so since I've got a planter here, yeah, what else would I put in it other than moss? Now, it wouldn't be a floral box without flowers. Using the floral picks that were sent to me in this month's box, I'm gonna add those. Let's go take a look. Next up, we've got the flower pot. Can't go wrong with the terracotta pot. This needs a little bit of paint. There we go, a coat of white should do the trick. Since we've got these floral napkins, sender's choice, what else would I do with them? Of course, I'm gonna Mod Podge them onto my pot. I am loving how this looks. You know, I always look for an excuse to add twine to a DIY. So taking my twine, I'm just gonna place it right here in this crease, kind of disguising the, I guess, transition between the napkins and the pot. And of course, just adding twine, because that's what I do. At the bottom of the pot, I'm gonna add just a bit of hot glue around the hole, add some plastic just to seal it off so I don't get any spillage. We needed to add nature, so this seed starter compressed dirt is going to be an element of nature that I add to this. This stuff is really cool. You can get it at Dollar Tree, and just by adding water to it and hydrating it, it fluffs it up. Had some sunflowers on hand, and so I thought this is another element of nature that I can add to this pot by planting some sunflowers. And I've got this gardening tool, this trowel, gave that a coat of paint. And to the handle of it, I am going to, of course, Mod Podge more of those beautiful napkins onto the handle, just kind of making this a decorative garden piece. And this too needs twine. I used the print and cut feature on my Cricut for this next part. Since the trowel had a hole in it, I figured I'd feed some twine through it, because why not? And I'm gonna add just a fun rustic tag that says, again, all things grow with love. And this trowel is going to find its place in the matching pot with the sunflowers. Because why not? Because we can, and that's what we do here. Let's go take a look. Now for the yarn. I knew that I wanted to actually make something out of the yarn instead of adding it to a DIY. So at night, as I was watching, I want to say I was watching Handmaid's Tale, I decided to crochet in bed. I found a really cool pattern for a bunny on Etsy. And so since the yarn was cream and Easter was just this past weekend, I figured what better thing to make with the yarn than a bunny. I tell you, one of my favorite times is at night when I'm winding down for the day and I lay down in bed and I can crochet watching a show. It took me a day to do this, a couple days, a couple nights, but I am done. I've got all the pieces to my bunny done. I've got the head that I added the plastic eyes to, and here is the body of the bunny. And I've got two of the bigger floppy ears, and I've got the, where are they? The legs and the arms. Now I did sew on the ears, but for this I cheated and I went the hot glue route of putting it together because I was in a hurry, and a pom-pom for the tail. Look at how stinking cute this turned out. And using some chalk, I'm gonna add some rosy cheeks to my bunny. And with that, I think all that it's gonna need is, can you guess? A twine bow to finish it off. Oh my word, so stinking cute. Alrighty, well, there you have it for April's Mystery Box Challenge. Thank you, Christina, for sending me my box. Thank you for not being overly challenging. I had fun, and I'm always up for the challenge. Thank you, Courtney, for always putting this challenge on. It is something that I really look forward to and am proud to be a part of. Courtney has put together a playlist that is very binge-worthy, that goes in order. You can find the link to that in the description box below. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I'm sure trying. Bye for now, everybody.